This is Channel Attitude. Your voice, your right, your freedom.
Big Vito and Noel, a married couple with a podcast. They're in love, if you couldn't tell. They pick on each other, but it never lasts. Vito loves sports, the beach and lifting. Noel loves books, Batman and Disney, like Sonny and Cher, but way more stressful. I love Lucy, if Ricky could wrestle. Big Vito and Noel, a married couple with a podcast. Big Vito and Noel.
Hi guys, welcome to another riveting episode of Mr. versus Mrs. right here on Vince Russo's The Brand and Big Vito Brand Audio. I'm the Mrs. part. I am Noel, and this is the Mr. part. He is Big Vito, and well, I'm coming on the air with some sad news, Vito.
You got for me this week?
Just got a message from Big Ray that Bob Saget passed away, who was a great comedian. He was the host of America's Funniest Home Videos. That's very sad. It's very sad news.
Very sad.
Yeah, that is very sad. And we lost Betty White on New Year's. I mean, this is crazy. What is happening with their comedians? Somebody better put Andrew Dice Clay in a bubble. I'm a little afraid. I'm a little scared. Something happened to the Dice. Gotta save him.
I know.
Other sad news is I lost the vote.
I still have to be it, right?
No, that's wrong. That's wrong. But it was by one vote. Who likes
Listen,
to smell a
can I
pine
say
sol?
something? Can I say something? 1 vote, 10 votes, no, but you're lost by a slaughter.
One vote is not a slaughter.
You got schmeared.
I didn't get schmeared. I lost by one stinking vote. Like, what are you going to do? One vote. One vote. It's all right. I'll slaughter you in any other future votes. That's fine. And we want to play the slaughter game. Who likes pine sol? And you know what? This J-Bo went out and purchased. What did you purchase at the grocery store that you were wiping everything down with this week? What did you get?
As a good husband, right? My wife said she wasn't fond of pine sol. So I went out and I bought Fabuloso and I wiped down the place with Fabuloso so she could be happy. What did I do wrong?
Didn't the house smell beautiful though?
Babe, it smells good with pine sol too.
No, it smells
I
like
just
a
didn't
tree.
want to hear you complain, so I went out and did something nice for you.
Well, thank you. Fabuloso, I feel, is the superior scent. And you have many choices. Pine sol, they try to dabble in other choices, but not as good. Not
Right,
that
why don't you
ocean
just
fresh
tell the
flavor.
people my
scent.
husband went out and got me Fabuloso because he was considerate of my feelings, then it would have been okay.
Well, no, because you've been picking on me all day, and you're the reason that we're going to have a topic this week that is going to be knock down, drag out. Because you said something yesterday, and it started a heated
What did
argument.
I say? What did I say that was so bad?
You said I made you wait 5 years to marry me.
You did,
I did not. You made me wait 5 years.
baby.
How so? That you explain. That's going to be the topic this week, guys. Who made who wait to get married? Because, like, I understand that when you first brought it up, you said let's get married at Thanksgiving, and that we had only been dating a few weeks. And I said I would really like you to get to know my kids and get to know my family, and I said that to you. Okay. And then you were like, okay, I agree.
Okay.
And then I wanted to get married a little bit later on once I got to know you, which
waited
is a
5
smart
years.
move. I did not wait 5 years. After the 1 year point, we were living together, and I said that I felt like, it was time to, maybe progress a little further after 1 year. I'm not marrying somebody I don't have a relationship with for at least a year. And then all of a sudden it was, well, now I'm not ready. I think you need to do certain things. Then you made me wait 4 years, and then we got married. So who made who wait? Honestly, I think that 1 year is an appropriate time to get engaged and then plan a wedding and then do another year. But you're the one that was like, well, wait 4 years. Then we got engaged. And you made me wait more time. We got engaged. And you made me wait another 3 years, and you didn't even let me talk about a wedding until the last 9 months before we got married.
You should have took me up on my offer in 2 weeks.
Well, who gets married with somebody you wanted to get married on Thanksgiving. We started dating on September 9th. That is not enough time to
That
get
is
to know. And I'm
right.
sure some
And
people do,
then
but
you made me wait.
no. I would have married you, but I wanted you to get to know my life. I didn't want to just marry. So if we would have got married within that time, we would have got divorced because we didn't know anything
Babe,
about
well,
each
right
other.
now we're at that point right now. All right? Because right now he's talking about some lies and you're lying about our relationship.
You're lying right now. We're not at a divorce point. I'm not divorcing you.
You're
The
gonna
only
make
way
me wait.
somebody's leaving this relationship is if they're leaving this planet. I
Oh,
hate
so
to break
what
it
does that mean? You make me suffer for 5 years more?
forever. Well, who's dying in 5 years? You or me? Probably me. But no, I don't know. This is forever. Forever. Is that like Terry Funk? Forever.
I don't understand this.
You made me wait. Don't make me
No,
call
you made
in
me
others.
wait.
I will make you call. I will call in other people.
This is not about calling it. You did make me wait.
I will call, and I didn't make you wait.
Who are you going to call?
Ghostbusters.
So stupid. We're having an adult conversation here.
No, I
And
can't
by
help
the way,
it.
talking about adult conversation, all you haters out there who didn't buy me nothing for Christmas, pretty sad.
Christmas is over, princess. Move
No.
on.
No. Again, the Russo brand has not come through in anything. And by the way, just for the man who runs this company, I called you 3 times. 3 times. All right. I'll call you back. I'm on a date with my wife. I'll call you back.
He
And did
takes
I-
his wife on dates.
Right. And did I get a call back?
This has nothing to do with you making me wait to get married. You made me wait.
Baby, you're the one who made me wait because you didn't know how to cook, right? So you didn't want to learn how to cook for 5 years.
That's not true.
You,
When we lived in our penthouse apartment outside of Philadelphia, I cooked every meal.
You were learning.
Christmas Eve and Christmas. That was 2011,
You were
12, and
learning.
13. We lived in that penthouse.
You learning.
No. I cooked. I cleaned. I worked 3 jobs.
But
jobs.
what about the times you made me these meals and they were like,
What about the time I had my gallbladder out and you made me pancakes and they were burnt on the outside, liquid on the inside? And payback is right, because this gentleman, and I use the term loosely, knew how to cook and lied about it for years until we were married. And then all of a sudden he's slicing meat like fucking Gordon Ramsay. And I'm sitting here like, you know how to cook? And you not only lied to me, you lied to society about it, because your ex-girlfriend said you lied and told her you only knew how to open cans of tuna. But you could cook, and I mean gourmet style meals, and you lied. So why did I need to learn to cook? My ex-husband, his hobby was cooking.
right.
So I
why
never
would
had to
follow
learn
his
to cook.
Jackass footsteps.
Why are you following anybody? You already knew how to cook. You're just being
So
yourself.
you just mentioned your ex-husband on our
Right,
show.
because I said I didn't know how to cook, because I got married right out of my parents' house. It was his hobby. Why would I could make SpaghettiOs for my kids. I didn't know how to cook anything. I never had to cook. But you cooked before me. You cooked before every girl, and you lied to all of us. You knew how to cook. You worked in a restaurant. You worked for a butcher. Lord knows where else you worked. You knew how to cook. Your father was a gourmet chef.
Got the bakery.
You worked in a fucking bakery? That's the first time I heard about this. You never told me that. See, now it gets worse and worse. Go out and bake a cake. Go out and make a bagel. Something. You lied to everybody, Vito. You lied to everyone. This is like the Disney thing you were watching on your phone the other day. So it came up in your memories when you lied about Disney, and you're on WCW talking about going to Disney, and I was still freaking in high school or something, and you're out talking about going to Disney. You lied about that too. Just lies. The whole relationship, folks, with everybody he knows, it's just built on lies. Check the end of your nose, Pinocchio. How do they say it in Puerto Rico? Pinocchio. Check your nose, Pinocchio. Check it. Let me see. Is this why your nose is this size? Because you tell lies?
You're not even.
Because you tell lies? Let me see. Look at that profile. That's a nose of a liar. That is the nose of a liar. So why did you lie? You're lying now. 5, you made me wait. You used to yell at me. I remember the time I said, hey, you can get married at the Philadelphia Zoo, and don't make me call people that witness this. I said, you can get married at the Philadelphia Zoo. And Vito was like, who wants to get married at a zoo? And then one of our friends said, oh, I heard the Philadelphia Zoo was haunted. And you're like, well, who wants to get married at a fucking haunted zoo? And you walked out of the room and you never discussed the wedding again. We were just talking about local venues. Like you just like had like this tune about it for years.
Now, during this time,
I had a good paying job. 3 of them, actually. I did my graphic designs, I DJ'd, and I worked for an internet company. And I made a lot of money. I made good money. I was taking care of business. You were still just wrestling. Okay? I was doing good things. I was making strides. I cooked. I cleaned. I got my gallbladder fixed, which I said I would never do. I did all of these great things for you. And you know what you said to me? Do you know what you said? You said, I'm going to Florida to start a wrestling school. I'll fly back and forth. Never, look, babe, look what you achieved. Let's go get married. No. And then you're going to have the balls to tell me that I made you wait? I only made you wait till we got to know each other better. You made me bust stones for 4 years after that.
Did you give me my ring back?
No. Still on my finger.
Did you?
It doesn't matter whether I did or I didn't. I told you I wasn't going to hold on to you.
Closed.
I told you I was not going to hold on to you if you didn't want it. So I took my little ring off and I said, I'm not going to hold on to a man that doesn't want to move forward. Said, have a nice day. I love you. I'll still see you. You can come and visit. And then I went and I bought a house. And I lived by myself with my kids. And you did your own thing and you came back and forth. We were still together. I just wasn't going to hold you to something I didn't think you could commit to because you wouldn't move forward. And then one day you called me and you were just like, oh, let's get married. Start planning it.
But you
just one day, he's like, let's get married. Let's start planning. And I'm like,
you give somebody back their ring.
How many times did you take that ring off my finger?
Never.
That's a lie.
No, it's not.
That's a lie.
No.
At least 2 occasions. 2, you did that. And then you would come back and you would put it on and then you would sheepishly walk away. Happened twice. And if I have to make phone calls, I'll make them because I have witnesses. Liz was there that day. Christine, South Philly was there. Like these people know this. So you can't perpetrate a lie when I have people that know. I got people that were there.
You
witnesses,
gave
folks.
me back my ring. You made me wait.
You made me wait. You kept taking it off and then you moved to Florida. You moved to Florida.
Because you kept playing games with me.
No way. I was working.
You didn't want to move forward.
I was the one that wanted to move forward. You got mad about a haunted zoo and would never talk about the wedding again. And nobody said anything about a haunted zoo. Oh, God. He made me wait. Look, I'm getting hot. I got to take off my flannel.
Give somebody back their ring.
When you take a ring off of somebody's finger,
making them wait.
You're making them wait.
And the last thing that happened was she gave me back the ring.
Before that, he had already taken it off.
She told me to F off.
No, that's not what I said. I actually literally told you, I love you so much, I would give you a kidney. I would give you my life, but I don't think that you love me that much because you're willing to give up everything we have here to go back to Florida. So I'm like, I'm not going to hold anybody that doesn't want to stay because he didn't want to move forward. He wanted to move to Florida. So for me, I had 2 kids and a good job. I was making money. I was able to support myself. I was able to support us because he was still wrestling. And if it, you know, he didn't have a booking 1 month or whatever, I could fill in. Well, yeah, but you had stopped at this point because you, the car dealership cut back and you were wrestling and you, that was all you were doing. So I had enough money to cover everything. I was good. I had health care. We had everything. And he wanted to do something different. You want to do something different? I'm not going to hold you to a life that you don't want. That's not me. So I said, I'm still with you, but I'm not going to hold you to a future that you can't fulfill. And any woman, honestly, I've been talking to my friends. One of my friends is actually going out on a first date tonight. She wanted some advice with dating and things. And I've been watching this lady on TikTok who is a matchmaker. And she gives matchmaking advice, and she reviews dating profiles and tells you what pictures to use and this kind of thing. I'm a little bit of an expert now, I feel, in these things, because I watch this lady, and I've been on dates, and I've been with you, and that's like
recently
a whole
on dates. Nice.
No, I don't even leave the house unless I'm with girls.
Making me
and all my
wait,
girlfriends
going on
are,
dates. You're hearing it here.
I never made anybody wait. And the dates were before Vito, and I dated some real jerks. So I feel like I'm an expert. Okay. Listen, if anybody makes you wait and they can't make up their mind, it may work out. And you may find somebody that you love who turns out to be a wonderful husband, but you're going to have to break them in, and it's going to take a while. So just prepare to sit and bust your ass for 5 years, because if you don't marry them right away, they get a little butthurt and they throw about a 4-year temper tantrum. And then it takes a while to get this. This doesn't just come out of the can this way. You got to work on that recipe. It doesn't show up like this. You got to work on it. You got to work on it.
Like you're a bag of cherries, you know what I mean? You're a blossom full of flowers.
Well, I am flowered and strawberry colored, so maybe I am. But you know what? I'm not perfect. I had a stroke and I'm blind. I mean, some people can't do that.
But you had problems before the stroke and the blind.
What was that? What problems? A bad back? What problems did I have?
When you were making me wait.
That wasn't a problem. I was doing great. I was making strides in my life. I had a management job, and then I went to a big company, and I was doing really good, progressive, mature things with my life. I was bringing in extra cash DJing. I was running my graphic design business, making money on the side. I was going to the gym. I had my hustle on. Man, I was a catch then. And you were just like, bitch wanted to get married in a haunted zoo? Fuck off. And then that was the end of it. That was the worst thing that ever happened. And then all of a sudden he wanted to go to Florida and do his thing. And then one day I get a phone call. Let's get married.
Because I wanted to open up a wrestling school.
You could have opened up a wrestling school in Pennsylvania.
Wasn't happening.
You could have.
Where are you living right now?
Disney World.
And where's Disney World located?
The Magic Kingdom.
Where are you living?
I live in Florida, but I now don't have that job. I don't have that good insurance. My kids are grown, and one of them lives here, so it's not really like, whatever.
Where are you living? Florida.
Okay, that's fine. I live in Florida, but then
where I told you would be happy.
But then the solid job was in Pennsylvania, where the money was coming in and where I was able to take care of the family. I couldn't do that here. You have to admit, there were no jobs down here then. I couldn't find it. I tried to. Couldn't find a job to save my life. You guys are learning a lot about us today. This is like a whole thing. This is the easiest episode we've ever had.
Yeah, you made me wait.
You made me wait. You okay.
You gave me back my ring.
You moved to Florida. You moved to, he didn't even invite me to move. He goes, I didn't even ask you to come with me. I was like, the fuck? Like, that's you bailing out. That's not the other way around. That's you. I was going to give you a kidney. I mean, you didn't need it then, but you may have needed it in the future. I was going to give it to you. I'd have given you any. If you came to me today and told me that you couldn't survive if you didn't have a heart, I would give you mine. I would let them take mine. Not that you want anything out of this broken ass body, but I would give you my heart so you could live. I wouldn't care what happened to me.
The drama we're going through here. Bottom line, she gave me back my ring.
Bottom line, you moved to Florida and told me, go find a place of your own. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. And you know what?
And where is she today, people? Living on a golf course with a Mercedes, a yacht, a Cadillac.
And a
golf cart.
Yacht. We don't own a yacht. We're yachtless. We're yachtless. We don't have a yacht. Yeah. And these things are things. These things are not important.
So would you like to go back to Pennsylvania and freeze your ass off in the cold, or you want to stay here?
I don't care. I just, wherever you are, I'll be.
No.
Wherever
you sound like you were much happier in Pennsylvania.
I'm happier when you were there. I'm happier when you are here. I'm happier with you. But I don't have as many responsibilities as I used to have.
Because I take care of everything.
I had a family I had to take care of. You gotta remember, I had things I had to take care of. I had responsibilities. Now they're responsible for themselves. I have no responsibilities but you.
Yeah. Now I'm responsible for you and your health.
But I'm responsible for you.
You're
and
not responsible for shit. I take
who trims your eyebrows, your beard, shaves your back for you, does everything I can for you.
David,
I was gonna give you a kidney, Vito.
Should I do that on Thursday nights? Should I do that on Thursday nights?
Are you talking? Because I know you're not going to have an argument about making each other wait and being married, and you're going to bring up Gumad Thursdays? Really?
Gumad Thursday night. The cause is back.
And you said you were taking Gumads to Disney.
Did I say that?
Yeah,
When?
it was on WCW. You said it to John and Disco. Feel free to ask them, folks. It really happened. There's a video. Catch it on the Big Vito brand. There's a video. Really? Then talk about Gumads. The bottom line is, I will admit that we weren't engaged. He didn't ask me. He didn't get down on his knee and ask me to marry him. He just said he would like to get married at Thanksgiving, which is a blanket term. I mean, he could have said, I wanted to get married Thanksgiving in 2015. He just wanted to get married at Thanksgiving. I said, I'd like you to get to know me and my family.
Wait.
Can I finish my statement?
You made me wait.
No, because you never got down on your knee and asked me to marry you. You didn't do that till 2011. And that was fine. I was good with that. I thought our pacing was perfect then. And then all of a sudden it was haunted zoo, fuck off. And then you went to Florida. I don't even know where you got haunted zoo from.
I got tired of waiting for you.
How could you get tired? We were engaged and planning a wedding. And then all of a sudden
give me the ring back.
That was way after that.
Still gave it back.
No, that was way after that.
Made me wait.
How many times did you take the ring off my finger?
Never.
Yo, that's a lie. Look at his face. Look at his nose.
My face
It grew a
is
little.
Same through the whole.
No, that's not. You could look at his little smirk. He actually went back and forth with me over this wedding thing for years. And then out of the blue, he calls and goes, let's get married. Let's plan a wedding. I said, are you kidding? Are you kidding me? No, I'm going to come home. Let's get married. That's what you said. Did you not? So who waited?
And how fast did you put together a wedding?
8 months. In 8 months, I put together a wedding. I still have my 3 jobs, 2 kids, a house, pets, and a wedding planned in how long? 8 months. And Vito came home and got married. When did you come home? April, May. Yeah. Came home. And then I had that wedding planned. But I had already planned out most of that wedding because we had already planned it because we were supposed to get married in like 2011. And we didn't get married until 2014.
Wait.
No, you made me wait. Guys, you made who wait? He didn't ask me till 2011. We started dating in 2009. He wanted to get married right away, but he didn't ask me. He just said he wanted to get married. You could have got married to anybody.
I could have, but
you could have.
I would a lot of prospects.
I'm sure there would, but you said I'd like to get married on Thanksgiving, and I said I would like you to get to know
me and my
family.
Because
but
I wanted to give thanks for this blessing of a marriage. But then you told me no.
No, you didn't ask me. You never got. If you got on your knees and asked me, I may have actually considered that. I was in a weird place in life, but I would have considered it.
No.
No, I didn't say no. I said I would like you to get to know me and my family. You don't just, guys, you don't just, number one, he didn't get down and ask me on his knees. He just said it over the phone. He'd like to get married on Thanksgiving over the phone. That's exactly what it was like. Okay. So he never got down on his knees and asked me. He didn't ask me till 2011. Okay. 2011.
Look, February. I even asked you.
Oh, yeah. I hit the lotto. Anyway.
Where were you living? On a fucking
doesn't matter where I live. I could live under a rock like Patrick Starr. It doesn't matter.
A Cadillac and a Mercedes.
You don't have a yacht. You own these things. I don't. I own this hat and these glasses. I have nothing. You have everything. I have nothing. I have nothing and no one. I'm all alone in this world. You see what you did? You ruined it.
People, you buying this shit? I don't. You know, you
did timeline. 2009. Okay. You said, let's get married. We started dating in September. He goes, no, you said, I want to get married. Not let's get married. I want to get married at Thanksgiving. Well, that could have been Thanksgiving any year. I said, well, I'd like for you to get to know my family. He said what he wanted. I said what I wanted. It wasn't until 2011 that he got down on his knees and asked me to marry him. And I said, yes, gleefully. And he was ready to plan. Comes home from Nepal. Lord knows what happened there. Comes home from Nepal. And then all of a sudden somebody mentions a haunted zoo and he never wants to get married. He just does his own thing. Then he took the ring off my finger 2 occasions. And then I gave it back to him when he moved to Florida because that was not right of me to behold somebody to something they don't want. I won't do that. I went and I bought a house and I lived my life. And then all of a sudden he calls me out of nowhere and says, let's get married. Now, I wanted to get married. He would get mad if I talked about a wedding. All of a sudden, out of nowhere, 2014, he calls up on the phone from Florida and goes, I want to get married. And I said, okay, how do you plan on doing that? And he said, I'm moving home. Who made who wait?
Give him back the ring.
You took it off way before that. I offered you a kidney. You never offered me a kidney. You would never give me a kidney if I needed one. You'd say, let the bitch die. I mean, she's you're the, what do you call it when you get the life insurance? That's you. You'd be like, God, let her die.
All right, guys, you got 5 days to vote. 5 big time days. Okay.
Who made who wait? Who made who wait? This guy did. He made me wait for years.
Next time, say yes on the first call and don't give back a ring.
You never, don't take a ring off and actually get down on your knee and ask somebody. And then don't get pissed about a haunted zoo. I have nothing to do with it.
Complain about something, then you don't need to be married.
There was no complaint. You need to learn a valuable lesson from this.
No, there was no valuable
lesson. There is a valuable lesson.
You could be in the cold right now.
I wouldn't care.
And I'd be podcasting with somebody else.
Wouldn't be as pretty as me.
I could be podcasting.
She wouldn't be as pretty as me, and she probably wouldn't know how to edit it. She wouldn't have Disney annual passes. You'd probably have them because you lied about Disney, too.
She would be a cosmetologist, though.
I have a degree in cosmetology
So did these
science.
ladies.
What ladies? Seems like you were doing some dating and not me. What ladies are we talking about, Mr. LaGrasso? What ladies are these that we speak of, Mr. LaGrasso?
Kay, don't ask me about my business, Kay.
My name is Noelle, not Kay. I'm asking you about your business because I literally am your business. And I want to know what ladies are we talking about, Pinocchio?
Babe,
Now, see, this is what I get. I had years of the babes, babe, just chill. Babe, just wait. Babe, don't talk about a haunted zoo. Babe, just wait for this. Wait for that. Wait for a glacier to come on land. Wait for this and that and the other and the dinosaurs to come back. I waited for everything to happen. And then all of a sudden calls me on the phone. Let's get married.
And you're living in the lap of luxury right now.
Sweet. I contribute to the lap.
Sure.
I contribute to the lap.
All right, you got 5 big days. 5 days. It's either who made who wait. Did Noelle make Vito wait, or did Vito make Noelle wait? You got 5 days. Vote for the GOAT. Peace.
You can't just say it like that. You got to go vote. You have 5 days. The poll will be up on Magic Tea Spiller this afternoon on Twitter, and you have 5 days to vote. Please understand that I tell you guys the truth. Former Nick, baker, shaker, maker, flaker. I don't know what the things he says are, but remember, I've always been honest with you guys. And if I have to, I will have proof. Wait till I tag South Philly Mean to see who made who wait. She knows the truth. She knows the truth. Everybody knows. So you got 5 days to vote. Vito, you have some fascinating things coming up. Why don't you share with the people your fascinating
Bill Apter.
things?
We're having an interview with Bill Apter on Sportskeeda. That's going to be great. We are going to the 80s Wrestle Con with Tommy Fierro on May 7th. I have a couple wrestling dates coming up. As soon as it's official, I will let you know. And
I have a wrestling date, but hold on, I have to get the date off the poster because I don't know what it is. March 19th, Saturday, March 19th, Vito will be at the USA Pro Show, 29th anniversary of Skull Von Crush. That's going to be here in Florida, so you guys can get tickets for that on USA Pro Wrestling. Patreon. Check it out, Patreon, Big V Mafia. We got Big V Mafia shirts on sale, $22. Email bigvito@bigvito.com, $22, and we'll send it right to you. It's the nice purple one that we wear. We had done them for charity, and now we have some to sell. So go ahead and pick yourself up a t-shirt. Anything else? We have some interesting interviews planned for this week. So there'll be some interviews out on Patreon. Getting Color is going to be, if you're watching this on Monday, it's going to be 6 p.m.?
6 p.m.
6 p.m. Monday night on January 10th will be, we're preempting it for Sunday, but it will be there. So join Vito and Virtue live Monday night for a special pre-Raw getting. All right, guys, we will see you back here next week on Mr. versus Mrs.
You know I had to do a song for the Gumads. G fella loves you too, you know? Yeah, got so many flavors in so many different places, you know? Yeah, I got so many flavors in so many different places, you know? Yeah, just keep it quiet. They know Saturday night for the wise, Friday nights for the gumas. They love